Hello, you're watching the business headlines on HW News with me, Ali Azhar. Another day, another whistleblower letter that could come back to haunt Chanda Kochhar and company. A fresh whistleblower letter with familiar allegations received by Indian and Singapore investigators alleges tax evasion, illegal routing of transactions, violation of foreign exchange regulations, accepting bribes, and more. These allegations are levied against Deepak Kochhar, husband of former ICICI Bank MD and CEO Chanda Kochhar, and his brother Rajiv Kochhar. A Singapore-based whistleblower, in a letter to investigative agencies, including the Enforcement Directorate and CBI, claims that Deepak Kochhar and his brother Rajiv were running multiple companies in Singapore, Cayman Islands, and India, where they would accept kickbacks from various corporate groups. How the scheme operated is like this. Known defaulter corporate groups such as JP Group, Suzlon, Bhushan Power and Steel, Sterling Biotech, etc., to whom banks would hesitate to lend money, were readily advanced substantial loans by ICICI Bank. These companies would then pay huge amount of fees, which under the head advisory and consultancy fees, to a company named Avista, which was a Singapore-based firm controlled by the brothers Deepak and Rajiv Kochhar. In many instances where the kickback amount could not be remitted through Indian entities, the money was remitted to Avista through offshore companies. Besides, the complaint also highlighted that even though the work was done by Avista through its Indian office, the fees which constituted the kickback was taken in Cayman Islands or Singapore in order to evade taxes. The letter specifically mentioned remittances received by these companies, that is the defaulters, show that bank money was routed and sent to Avista offshore for favors granted in India by ICICI Bank. The letter detailed another scheme whereby Rajiv Kochhar was taking one of his joint venture partners, an American company, for a ride. The company was informed that the entity was making losses, whereas in reality, the money was being taken offshore in various entities. In an email response to Business Standard, Rajiv Kochhar refuted all the allegations and stated that information was false, baseless, and incorrect. He went on to say that he strongly denies that any material or even remotely suggests that there is violation of any laws. By now, it is common news that a massive fire at the Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris devastated large parts of the iconic 850-year-old church on the evening of 15th April 2019. The blaze ravaged the cathedral's roof and caused the spire to collapse. The incident was tragic as it destroyed an iconic landmark that is recognized not only in France but world over. However, what is heartening to see is that people from all walks of life, which includes billionaire businessmen and women, politicians, governments, and even individuals, coming together in an effort to rebuild the structure by offering donations and helping raise money. Billionaires and local governments pledged nearly $565 million, that's roughly 3,900 crore rupees, on Tuesday to help restore the cathedral that welcomes in excess of 35,000 visitors per day to its former glory. Among the notable donors were French luxury group Kering, whose brands include Yves Saint Laurent and Gucci, who promised €100 million. Bernard Arnault, who is the owner of Louis Vuitton Moet Hennessy or LVMH, pledged another €200 million. The CEO of French oil giant Total said the firm would contribute €100 million. In addition to this, the mayor of Paris said the city would unlock €50 million for the purpose. Further, the nation of Hungary's third largest city has donated money for the cause. The German and Italian governments have also offered to help in the reconstruction. While Russian President Vladimir Putin offered to send the best of his Russian specialists with rich expertise in restoration of national heritage monuments. Even UNESCO has promised to stand at France's site to restore the site, which it declared as a World Heritage Site in 1991. Thank you for watching HW News. This is me signing off. Have a great day.
Now be the first to know about the latest updates on our new news app. Go on your Android or iOS, search for HW News Network. Download our app, choose the language you prefer to get updates in, and be up to date with the latest news.